So hello fellow banknote collectors, this is Glenn back with another video. And anyway, you know how you get into banknote and coin collecting, and all of a sudden you just notice you have too many banknotes, you have too many coins. What are you going to do with them? Well, for the ones that I don't want, that are low grade, or once I double, I just sell them on eBay again. Now, I get most of my stuff off eBay, and I sell them on eBay again. So a lot of this stuff here that I'm going to show today, I'm actually going to put on eBay, and you can actually do the same because while eBay fees are a bit high, about 15%, it's the same as Amazon. Etsy doesn't allow you to show it, but the actual reach of the market is actually one of the largest. So if you've got something to sell and you really want to, put it on eBay. So here I have an Ethiopian 10 burr. This is 2008. So it's got two dates, 2000, 2008. So 2000 is the Ethiopian calendar. 2008 is the calendar that we use in the West, the Georgian calendar. And as you can see, it has a female, has a map of Ethiopia minus Eritrea. So the banknotes before 1997 actually had Eritrea, so it had the coast. So Ethiopia is a landlocked country now. And on the back, we have agriculture. Yeah, I like that banknote series. That's worth about, I think about 60 cents or something. Exchange rate that is, but I'm not going to quote prices because prices vary widely. Another one. So I brought a lot of 10s, so I don't need this one anymore. This is a buyer for a £1 banknote. This is the most common out of the lot. I do have a £5, but I'm not actually going to get rid of that. On the back, coat of arms. So it has two cheetahs. And if you don't know what Biafra is, it's actually part of Nigeria now. It's the Gulf Coast, Nigeria. And it was they had a breakaway, so they had a civil war between 1967 and 1970. And these banknotes are issued in roughly 1969. I actually had another version, but I do have a £1, but I don't have it here. I'm just going to keep that. This one, Djibouti, 40 francs. I actually made another video on this. So this, I actually quite like this. Has as you can see, a whale shark. Beautiful whale shark. I actually want to go diving and see one of these one day. We have them off the coast of Australia, up north in the tropical areas. And on the back we have the port of Djibouti. So 40 years of the Republic of Djibouti. Beautiful. And they got independence from France. And here's the map of Djibouti. So if you put a line straight from the Gulf to that point there, the bottom of this is actually Somali speaking, and the top of this up here is Afar speaking. But they only have Arabic and French on these banknotes, so those are the two languages of Djibouti. And these ones I got ages ago. Don't know where from. Mozambique. So these are overprinted, Bank in Mozambique in 1975. No, these banknotes are actually issued by the Portuguese when they had Mozambique as the colony. And on the back, it just says Banco Nacional Ultramarino, so security thread, and that's about it. The watermark is the coat of arms of Mozambique. Is that Mozambique? Let's have a look. Yeah, coat of arms of Mozambique, so it has the Portuguese arms there and the Mozambique arms there. And here's the decree that allowed this banknote to be produced in 1961. Not a bad banknote. Now I've got too many of these ones. So these are Congo banknotes. So I believe the 10 franc is actually the smallest being used so far. It's worth about 1 cent. So we have our figures. This is 2003. And on the back we have looks like a copy is in the watermark. And we have a kumi. So it has a name there in French. So if they didn't, oh no, that's not a kumi, it has a name there. Coupe de Boy Bluba. Coupe is just one of the languages, just means 10. and it has English as well, 10. Then we have the 20 franc, looks awesome with a lion on it. And on the back we have a female lioness with her cubs. And under here you can just vaguely see it. I can't actually make it out now, but that's actually the printer's name there. So it has a Makumi Mubili, and there's 20 up the top. So not bad. This country actually doesn't use coins. These are all the banknotes in circulation. 550 francs, 2000. I actually liked it when they actually was named Zaire and actually used the currency Zaire. It's more independence in Congo and franc. Franc's just a French version of it. Hopefully they'll change back sooner or later. I have a traditional village. To Congo. And some fish. So I don't actually read French. And I actually have these two 100 francs. So in 1997 when these introduced, these were the largest banknotes. And as you can see, the Central Bank of Congo logo there. This one's raised, so should feel weird. This one's just printed on. And this is because inflation actually reduced its value. This is raised as well. That's still a little bit raised. And as you can see, the serial number is actually not as good printed on as the early version. There's a elephant. So as you can see, the colors are different as well. And MD, MA, and also this is also changed here as well. On the reverse, we have a power station with power lines, which most Congolese probably don't get power. And they still have coloured fibres, which has been around for like 110 years or something like that. In banknotes, the Germans used them quite extensively during the 1910s. And as you can see, this one's a lot darker than that. So Congo banknotes. Burma. So Burma issued weird denominations in the 80s. This one's a 15 kyat. It's unsung on it. And they issued a 35, 45, 75 and 90. So this is quite nice. Beautiful. And whatever Burmese ones do I have? I have one of my favourite banknotes here. This is why. Have a look at that image. A mythical creature. I can't remember what it was called, but it is beautiful. This is a 25 kyats of 1975 or around somewhere around that time, and it's quite a large banknote. It's beautiful too. I like the colours on it. Awesome. Have a look at unsung. Looks quite happy with being depicted on a beautiful banknote like that. And this is a 25 kyats. So 50 and 100 kyats are actually demonetized in the late 70s. So they're a bit harder to get. Especially at 50. 50 seems to be the hardest. So it is a consecutive pair, and I'm going to sell them like that. These ones I just upgraded. So these ones I had in poorer condition, but these ones are quite nice. As you can see, they have pinholes there. And that's because all these banknotes do. So that's because they were stapled together. If you collect Indian or Bangladeshi banknotes, you'd actually find that they've done the same thing as well. So I got 50 and 100 kyats. These are from 1965, around about that time. It's unsung. On the back, it has a Mandalay. Looks like a pagoda. And this is just to upgrade my collection. So these are not a consecutive pair, as you can see. No, if you're not too familiar, just look up on Wikipedia Burmese alphabet and Burmese numbers. You'll be able to find it easy. And these are not a consecutive pair as well. But one of these has to go back into someone else's collection. And on the back, just has a water buffalo. So these are actually the highest denominations of their time. They actually have a 50, 10, 5 and 1 kyat as well. They also issued a 1 kyat coin too, so that's pretty not really unusual. Ooh, I have a 5,000 Afghanis from before 2003, 2004. And this was the second highest denomination. Highest was 10,000. This could have been issued under the Taliban. We just don't know. I'm not too familiar with the different serial numbers that actually were issued at the time. And I actually did make another video on Afghan banknotes of this period because I actually have a lot. That's why I don't need this one. And on the back, it has a mausoleum. And the watermark is just the logo for the Bank of the Afghanistan Bank. So 5,000 Afghanis. No longer in circulation. Ooh, whatever banknotes we have. When I went to Vietnam, I actually got a lot of Vietnamese banknotes. So these ones are currently in circulation. So we have 200 dong with Ho Chi Minh and him on a tractor. I have these are not in consecutive pair, but 500 dong. And if you go to a public toilet, you need to take these banknotes because everywhere you have to pay for toilet facilities. And here is a port. Same there. Oh, another one, 500. Then we have 1,000, 5,000. I didn't see any 2,000 dong or 100 dong. Ho Chi Minh there. Have a look at him. The old machinery, an elephant with some logs, and 5,000 dong, also not consecutive there. On the back we just have a hydroelectric, looks like hydroelectric dam being built, and power lines. This one's sort of a bit cut almost to the edge, and these should be quite common. Okay, China. Is that 2 Fen? I might have showed this before. There's a DC3 on it. Can't remember the Chinese one. These ones are demonetized in 2006, I believe. So they're no longer legal tender. Cambodia. Cambodian People's Republic on the coat of arms, 1979. So in 1979 they actually had to reintroduce this currency because the Khmer Rouge actually got rid of currency. They got rid of cities too, got rid of writing, got rid of anyone who had an education. I mean, really rid. They're all dead by now. So anyway, there's rice farming, which is still a staple in Cambodia. Oh, some more Lebanese banknotes. So this has the evolution of the alphabet. I think that's the Phoenician. That might be the Phoenician. That might be the Nabatean. That might be the South Arabian, and to Arabic. So that's the evolution of the Arabic script from Phoenician, and all alphabets, even the Cambodian one, and the not Chinese one, the Mongolian, the Tibetan, the Latin alphabet, all of them are derived from Phoenician because they were the first people to invent the alphabet, as well as Arabic, and even Bengali is evolution from Phoenician. So it's quite interesting. So 1,000 lira with the evolution of Phoenician alphabet, and the back has pretty much the same. Okay, Hong Kong 1 cent. So these were legal tender up until 1995, and this was the lowest denomination. So in 1945 they actually issued these banknotes because they didn't have enough metal to actually mint coins, and it wasn't a priority because Hong Kong was really not important to the British. So they issued these banknotes. They also issued a 5 and 10 cent. And this one's from the 1960s because of the signature. So it's not bad. and they never issued 1 cent coins again. They actually only issued a 5 cent in 1948 or 1947. Too many to remember. Bangladesh, 10 taka. Here's the back of the taka coins. And they usually have the date. Where's the date? 10 taka. Can't remember that building. 2002. These are no longer in circulation or old. So this is the oldest one that I have. Has a mosque. Everything the size of Bangladesh. Has another old building. Look at the hole in it. So it's a pity. And someone stamped on it. Then we have 100 taka. This is worth about $2 Australian. So not bad. There's a bridge on it. 500 taka. So this is worth about $10 Australian. So, and then on the back we have another building. There's a map of Bangladesh there. Not bad. So this one's been replaced now. Oh, look at this crappy banknote. Doubt it very much I could sell this. This is a Romanian 10 lei from 1966. As you can see, it's in very poor condition. It's circulated quite a lot. And I do have a better one, so I don't need that anymore. Slovenia from the 1990s. 1 tala. So this is the lowest banknote they issued. And it has mountains in the background. I think they issued up to 5,000. It's not bad. Spain, 1970, 100 pesetas. And this one you can get with different number series. Some of them, actually I should keep this one. I don't have this number series. Some of them have 1 letter at the front, some have 2. This one is a number and a letter, so I'm not going to put this on. I'm going to keep that. I actually just noticed that. And have a look at that villa. That looks like a medieval villa. Looks beautiful. Have to look that building up. The Netherlands, 10 gulden, 1968. This would have been equivalent to 10 Australian dollars. But have a look, blue. Blue is actually a good colour to use on banknotes. Blue, red and yellow. And on the back it's just an abstract form. So you can get ones with a circle. This one doesn't have a circle in the centre there, but get ones with a circle. Okay, Hungary, 10 pengol. This is from the 1930s, 1936. And they only issued up until 100 pengo. And here we have a statue of, I don't know. Then you have the coat of arms there of Hungary. And it's actually quite a nice banknote. So I got 2 of these, so I don't need this one. But I'm trying to get the other series. Germany, 20 Reichsmarks from 1929. And as you can see, it has Werner von Siemens. And it's also in the watermark. And with these ones, you can get different letters here. So this is K. On the back, we just have allegorical features. Just means it represents something, but no individual person. So not bad. Another German banknote. This is East Germany, 1948. Date's just down there. And this is actually a 50 Deutschmark. So up until 1962. No, I can't remember. 1965, I think they changed from Deutschmark to Mark der DDR. Mark of the German Democratic Republic. As you can see, the watermark is just 50. And I've got 2 of these, so I don't need this one. And you can actually get 2 serial number combinations, thick and thin. This one is actually, what is it? No, it's the thick one. And they all have different plate numbers there. So this is 280. So I'm not worried about collecting plate numbers. Another one here, 327. So awesome. So they issued up into 1,000 Deutschmarks. And the lowest was half a Deutschmark. Ooh, Brazil. This is one of my favourite banknotes as well. 500 cruzados of the 1980s. Nice, beautiful green banknotes. One of the few green banknotes actually look nice. Another Brazil one from also, I think, early 80s, 70s, 80s. One cruzeiros. So this currency here, cruzado, actually replaced this cruzeiro because of inflation. And I have two same signatures, but I only collect different signatures. So on the back, not bad. This is also one of my favourite banknotes. Blue, as you can see, has Marquis de Tambare. And on the back, it has, I believe this is Escola Naval Training School. And look, blue, what a beautiful banknote that is. I actually quite like it. And I got 3 I need to get rid of. I only wanted 1, but sometimes I just go crazy and buy more. And these are all the same signatures, so that's why I don't really need them. Bolivia, 10 pesos bolivianos. It has Bush there. Bush. I know I said his name wrong, but I can't pronounce it. This is printed by Thomas de la Rue. This is 1962. And here we have Potosi. So Potosi is where they actually used to mint their coins. They don't actually mint them anymore. I said red was a good colour to use, but this one didn't turn out that good. So here we have Simon Bolivar, Liberator, and Francisco de Miranda, another liberator of Venezuela from the Spanish. This is 1989, and they did actually have a coin, but I don't know why they actually issued this banknote. It was pretty low denomination at the time, so maybe they would just run out of coins. And on the back we have a church. They should actually put where the church is, because even people in Venezuela going, where's this church? I've never seen it before. Here it is. It's Parthenon National. So National Parthenon. So probably the War Memorial. Ooh, another banknote I need to go is this Vietnam 500 dong from 1972 to 1975. These are not dated, so I like the line there. Looks quite a beautiful line. And on the back we have the Parliament building with the flag at the top, but you can't tell it's the South Vietnamese flag. And has a woman there, so that's quite a nice banknote. I actually like South Vietnamese banknotes. And then I have a Timor, Portuguese Timor, 100 escudos, issued 63 to 75 when first they declared independence, then Indonesia invaded. So now this is called Timor-Leste. And as you can see, it's a coat of arms, Timor. So that's a Timor coat of arms, and that's a Portuguese one. This was issued by Bank Nacional Marino, which now only issue banknotes in Macau. And another lot I have to get rid of is Papua New Guinea. So these are all consecutive 5 banknotes. These are 2008 paper banknotes, and all paper banknotes in Papua New Guinea have been demonetized, so you can't actually spend them now. Only the polymer once a legal tender. This celebrates the 35th anniversary of the Bank of Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is one of the best banknotes in the world. So it's the coat of arms there, which is a bird of paradise. This is the Parliament building. And it's funny, it's legal tender for Papua New Guinea. Yeah, right. And on the back, it has a pig. It has some jewellery made out of native seashells. So these are cowrie shells, most likely. And these are traditional items that are used by the Papua New Guineans themselves. And here's the logo of the Bank of Papua New Guinea. So nice. And these come in 2, 20 and 100 kina. So kina is their currency. And I quite like them. One day I'll get the whole set of Papua New Guinea banknotes, because that would be awesome. So there, I'll leave the video. Don't worry about the coins in the background, these are actually not to be sold, like these South Vietnamese ones. I actually have these Ethiopian ones on eBay already. These ones are to make another video. Trying to get the whole set of Zambian banknotes and coins. A pound banknotes would be too hard to get, so I probably won't be able to get it. 2 shillings from 1964. And make another video. This is the second last Australian 50-cent coin video. The Aces coin. And I haven't actually got the last one because it's very hard to get. So anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you enjoy collecting banknotes and coins because they're awesome. And have an awesome banknote collecting time, people. Bye bye.